those of you watching in the replay, we have Yota of Yota Style on here.
Hi,
And,
guys.
people, I'm going to set this to rest because people have asked me why I pronounce your name Yota. And it's because that is how your name is pronounced.
Exactly. Yes. Thank
So,
you. Thank
yeah, and a
you.
lot of people say Yoda, which
Yep.
it because it rolls off the tongue like that, and
Right.
but you're not, the thing from Star Wars.
No.
Your name is actually Poniota, which is
Funny.
Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the T is pronounced, which
Yeah.
gives it a different because there are people named Yoda out there
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
D,
Right.
but
Hi,
with the T
Kaylee.
in the Greek culture, we pronounce that Yota.
Right.
So just so everybody knows, because I've had people ask me before, I noticed you pronounced her name, and
Uh-huh.
I did it at first, and
Yeah.
you said to me like, no, it's Yota, and I said,
Yeah.
well, I appreciate somebody telling me because then once
Mm-hmm.
you know better, you can do better.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I
so
appreciate it. Thank you.
yes. So that's what we do over here. We're gonna put it to rest tonight, and
Right.
we're gonna
Right.
just talk about everything that we want to. And if you guys have questions for Yota, we can do that. But I can see our lives not even come up yet,
Oh
has
my
it?
gosh. There's Ed. There's Kaylee, Ed,
Oh my God, yeah, everybody's coming
Cinderella.
in. Good.
Hey, Lisa.
We have good crowds tonight. I went ahead and
Awesome.
promoted this one. I wasn't lazy about it, which I normally am.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I've been getting a little lazy from it, but I'm gonna reset my chat filter to all. That way,
Okay.
if you guys have any kind of questions, you guys can just go for it. But yeah, welcome in. Craig's
There's Dawn.
here.
Dee Dee
Dee
Bean.
Dee's here. And I know you went on with Dee Dee. So
Mm-hmm.
you and
Yeah.
we went live a couple
Yeah.
years. It's been a while.
Uh-huh.
And you were outside and you guys were cooking out near the pool. And you kind of were like, I don't know what to say. Then after it was over, you said, I don't really love that. And I
I
thought
know.
then like, and that
Uh,
is the only, otherwise I would have you on all the time since you don't have your art classes on the same night.
not anymore. I'm not teaching art.
Right.
I
So
had to
I
let it
said,
go.
I always want you on. And the
Mm-hmm.
same with Autumn too. But
Yeah.
Autumn just flat out says, no, I don't do
She
lives.
didn't.
I don't
Oh,
even go
okay.
to lives. Right.
Right.
So,
I'm gonna get over my fear.
mhm.
I've been good, Cinderella. How are you? And Dee Dee, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to. I feel a little like if it were just me, I would probably be terrified. But I've got you, and you're a professional. Like Dee Dee,
I
she's a
don't
good
know about that,
she's good
but
at it too.
we're going look what I got for you. I'm gonna put on
Oh,
a little lip,
uh-huh.
but wait a minute. Hold up.
Bam,
Bam. Bam.
bam. I love it.
I still use
Chochinina.
that to this day. I still use the Yota Bam. That
I love it.
officially belongs to her. We need to trademark it, girl. Dawn is here.
Yes.
Ed. Oh my gosh. Everybody. Kaylee.
All the
So
peeps.
yes. If you guys have something for Yota, and if you want to step in and say some stuff, say it, girl.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
I have had a lot of people ask me about my back, how I'm doing,
Hmm. Yeah.
and I'm doing pretty well. Um, I made it through that trip on lore tabs. I'm telling you,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would have too.
I had
Seriously.
to. That was the
Yeah.
only way because I had so many people say, "How did you go on a trip like that?" In the first place, we bumped up to business class so we could lay down and sleep
Yeah.
because I could not sit.
Yeah. How long's
And
the flight? It's long, isn't it?
I think it was about 9 hours. Yeah. So I just took me a pain pill, 7.5 milligram.
There you go.
But that's
Girl,
how I made it
yes,
through. But
I'm
I'm
going.
doing pretty well. I was just gonna let everybody know I'm doing okay.
Good. I'm glad because that was scary and it was right after. And
Yes.
and a lot of people have said, like, why wasn't Yota in New York? Yota would have been with us. She
Yeah.
would have been right there kikiing along with us had she not had
Yeah.
this plan in place. So
Right.
yeah, she's no stranger to travel. It's me. And my thing with travel has always been I have a fear of, you know, flying does scare me. But
Uh-huh.
what scares me the worst is traveling alone.
Yeah, I
So
get
that's
it.
my big deal
You
with
know, it's
traveling.
kind of it can be intimidating unless you've
Yeah.
done it just a lot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I used to be like that when Keith and
Yeah.
I were first together. He would say, "Okay, lead the way. What do we do?" He would make me do everything
That's
with the
good.
kiosk and all that. So I'm not scared to go anywhere anymore. You know, the only thing I really don't like to do by myself, I don't like to get in an Uber or a taxi by myself. That's
Right.
the only
Yeah.
thing, you know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
mean, most of the time it's fine.
Mhm.
But as far as traveling, I'm good with it.
Yeah. Well, Dawn taught me, Dawn and also Lisa was there with us, and they both taught me a trick. When you get into a cab, especially if you're in New York, Philly, somewhere like that, you don't go, "Hey guys, I'm not from around here.
Yeah.
How are you?" Kind of
Yeah.
go, yeah, take us down. We want to go to whatever, Penn
Right?
Station. You kind of adopt a like, yeah, take us to,
Mhm.
try to
Yes.
blend in because they'll
Yes.
take advantage of you.
Exactly. That's so true.
Yeah. So that was a valuable from Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Yes. So that was a valuable lesson to learn. Like, okay, we got to act like we're from here and from
Canal.
around here.
Did you go to Canal Street?
We did walk through Canal Street, but it was a letdown. It was a real letdown. It was really
Really?
hot. We
Uh-huh.
were melting. I mean, we looked like the witch from Wizard
Uh-huh.
of Oz. We were literally like
Oh yeah. It's so
dripping.
humid there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so humid and people just on top of people. Like I loved New York to visit, but I would
Uh-huh.
never. I could not live in that
I
environment.
could.
You
I
could.
love
You're
it.
fast
Oh,
paced.
yeah, but you
Yeah.
know, I lived in Detroit. It's not like New York, but it's still a
Yeah.
city. I'm a city girl at heart. I've
Hmm.
just been stuck down here in Alabama.
Yeah. Right.
It's not so bad.
Well, when Keith retires, I mean, you guys can go wherever you want. You can
Right.
go, my sister and her wife, they travel. They're in Boston right now. They
Wow.
travel since they both retired.
Yep.
Girl, they never stay at home. I think they're at home like maybe 5 weeks a year. The rest of the
Wow.
time they're
They're
gone,
gone. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, once you guys retire from everything, but my problem is not retiring. It's
Mhm.
when I retire, then my kids will be on, here, take the grandkids, here,
I
take
know.
so,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But I
Somebody
mean,
asked me.
I love them, but I
Oh,
do
somebody
need,
asked me what part of Alabama. It's in the northern part of Alabama, and it's like an hour from Huntsville, the Space
ooh.
and Rocket Center. So, and we're kind of close to also Chattanooga.
Yeah, and the reclaimed luggage
Yeah.
place.
Yes.
I would love to go shopping there.
Unclaimed baggage.
Not my dad went back when he was alive. He went a few times because they love to go down to Chattanooga and Atlanta,
Uh huh.
and so they would just plan trips around that and go down there.
Yeah.
There's also a space program pretty
Space
close,
and
right?
Rocket Center. Yes, in
Yes,
Huntsville. There's a
that's
program
it.
there. Absolutely. Yeah.
So he loved doing that back when he was alive. But yeah,
Dawn says she
Lisa's
wants to
son lives
go.
in Midtown, so Lisa was valuable and Dawn was valuable. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and Saya to some extent because he had been there and lived there
Yeah.
too. So a lot of
Yeah.
people we were with, but me and James and Bill and Ed, we were like fish out of water. We were just like, oh, say,
It's okay. It's okay.
but we had a good time. We had a real good time. But anyway, we missed you.
Thank
That was
you.
the part that we
Next
didn't
time for
love.
sure. Hey,
Yeah,
Eva.
Diane, hi. Oh,
Diane.
Eva's here.
Yeah.
Your other travel
Oh,
partner in
yes.
crime.
She's a
Oh
wild one.
Oh my gosh. So what do you think? So I see all these videos on about luxury's dying. It's dead. Oh God, it's done. What do
Hmm.
we think about that?
Well, I personally think it's never going to die. I
Yeah.
mean, we're always going to be, people that love it. I have slowed down a lot
Yeah, you have.
for several reasons.
Hmm.
Um, Sometimes you just get bored. Like if you eat chocolate cake every day, you're going to get bored. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
And I
chocolate
see
cake is good.
collections,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm not digging any of that.
Right.
So, but the price.
Hmm.
So I buy less, but I don't think it's ever going to die out.
It's yeah, I don't think it completely because you'll
No.
always have if not for us, like if we get into a place, the middle class get into a place where we can't afford it, and the
Right.
ultra 1% or 10% of whatever can only they'll still buy it.
I know. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
their bread and butter anyway.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, our five, my 2, 3, 5 Louis Vuitton bags a year, which is a
Mhm.
lot.
Mhm.
To me is a lot. To them is like, I'm not gonna mow you down to get to you when you come in the store. They see my stuff and go, I mean,
That's a lot to me too.
yeah, it is to me, but the essays are like, she can call me. I ain't calling her,
Right. Right.
But yeah. I mean, but Dawn, they call her. Her
Oh
people
yeah.
call.
Yeah. She's got people.
She's got people all over in every every shop we went in. She's like, oh, I got an essay here. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah.
You
But
just mentioned.
Jackie always says if you go shopping with Dawn,
Mhm.
that's it. You're gonna buy some stuff.
Oh yeah. And Dawn has essays everywhere. I have one essay,
Yeah.
like the
I've
Louis
got
Vuitton
Becca.
Becca.
Yeah, we've got Becca, and that's basically it. And Becca is so I love Becca, but she
Mhm.
will not. I don't care how much you please send me my bag or come on. She's like, I gotta go buy the book. So she's very honest.
Mhm.
She will shoot you straight. She's no
Mhm.
BS. If she's got it, she's got it. If she can get it, she will. If she
Yeah.
can't, she'll just flat out say,
Right.
we don't have it. I can't get it. Bye.
Yeah. Right. Right.
And a lot of people appreciate that, right?
Yeah,
I don't
I
like people
do.
strung along.
Thank you, Lisa. I have to be able to see.
Oh, I like your glasses now. I got
Thank
some
you.
last year that were big,
Yeah.
but my cheeks were so big. It might be just because I've lost weight now. But where my cheeks were so big, the glasses were like every time I
Oh,
would do
when you'd smile, they would.
yeah, they would go bleh, bleh,
Funny.
bleh. So, but anyway. All right. Anybody got anything for Yota? So yeah, I don't think that I will stop anytime soon. Even if I try and I
Mhm.
can't. It's
Mhm.
because I watch other people buy stuff. And this bag right here, Yota.
Mm.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know. I wanted to say, where's Winnie? What have you done with our Winnie? Like in these big bags.
I don't know. But you guys want
Uh,
to know what I got in her?
yes. Let's see.
It
Oh,
is this bag with all my stuff in it and the
yep.
stuffing.
Oh.
But that's it.
No, I saw something else in there. Something
Oh,
Tory
is
Burch.
it?
I
Let
saw
me see.
something in there.
Let me
Yes.
see. Girl. Oh, yeah. You know what it is? It's that Tory Burch that you bought me.
Oh, that little, yeah.
Yeah, because it goes, and I thought about I'll hang this on the outside because it's
Yeah.
gold and
Uh-huh.
it's the same navy. That's going to look good on there. So
Oh,
I'll
that'll look
change my
really
stuff
pretty on
out.
that. Yes.
Right? So yeah, I got this. That Yota bought us all these a couple. It's been a few years back. I
Probably two or
love
three years
this.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
the jacquard. Oh, so good. But
We
yeah,
go way back, don't
yeah,
we?
we do. We do, girl. But yeah, we that's all I can get in here, and that's all that's happening. But I carried this to
Hi, Mana.
Best Buy today, and the girl was like, "Wow, that's a big bag," and I was like, "You ain't lying, sister.
Mm-hmm.
This is big
Mm-hmm.
booty Judy right here."
I mean, you could put body parts in that
I
bag.
already know. That's what Bill said. Bill said something's gonna come out of there. What's in there? A chihuahua? Like maybe. We don't
Yeah.
know. We don't know. But yeah, I love that bag. Do you see yourself getting into big, big bags? Are they well, we took
Well,
back. I don't know about that.
no, I love big bags, and I used to pretty much only carry big bags.
Yeah.
And then I got into the smaller ones, and I figured out they're less cumbersome. But you know what? I recently sold my original artsy. Candy sold it for
Yeah.
me.
I saw it. She
I
just
can't.
recently sold it, right? It just
Yeah,
sold.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
can't ever sell my leather Black Beauty one because that was a surprise gift from Keith. So I can't
Yeah.
ever sell that. But I did sell the artsy, and I used it. That was back when I only had a few bags, and we used to use our
Yeah.
bags a lot, you know?
We know those days, but then we got on YouTube and we were like, well,
Yeah.
God, we've got to buy 24 bags a year or more. Let's do it. But now
I
I know to
know.
sell 25 and then buy 10
Uh-huh.
or 20,
Mhm.
but not
You know what
mm-mm.
Keith says? He says, "How do you make $1,000? You spend 5,000 and then you sell it all."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then I was talking to Keith. I don't know if Keith's on here, the other Keith that comes in,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
he was telling me the other day, he said, well, if you returned that Balenciaga bag, which I did, he goes, that's free money. You got that money back. And I was like, well, no, I've got some things I need to pay back with that
Yeah.
money. And he was like, no, I just find that like free money. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's some girl math right there.
Yeah.
I
know.
can't do it,
I
but
love that girl math.
I do too.
It makes sense to
It
me.
this bag was free because I returned another bag and I bought this one.
Exactly. Did
Now
you
you
see Keith go by Dawn? Hey, I was
right.
going to show everybody my shirt. I wore this for Dawn,
Oh,
actually.
okay. It's Jason. Oh my god. We
Oh my
used to
gosh.
have fun with those Halloween videos, girl.
Oh, I know. You know what? The one I did when I was you. Oh my
We had the best time. That was the most hilarious thing. I watched that and I had said to you, okay, I'm gonna sit down and watch this. And we were
Uh-huh.
in a chat thread, I think with Autumn and Dawn or somebody.
Uh-huh.
And I said, I came back like, oh, really? Or something. And you went, what? What? I was like, I'm just kidding. It's hilarious. But I was like, I think Bill was watching it with me and we just cackled laughing. And I said,
I
let me tell her. Let me act like I don't like it. And then I said, oh, really? Or something. And you was
yeah.
like, what? What's wrong? And I was like, no, I'm just kidding. It was good.
It was so fun.
It is
But I
fun.
won't be putting on a big production this year because of my back and Keith's going through
Yeah.
some stuff, and
Yeah.
but I will do something. I
We'll
will.
do a little something, something,
We'll do
even
a
if
little
it's
something.
just at the end, a little something,
Yeah.
something like,
We'll
hey,
do I'll dress
girl.
up.
Yeah. Oh, God. I always dress up. I
Uh-huh.
don't know what, this is weird though, because my house is all to hell because of
Uh-huh.
the flood. So I don't know what we're going to do for Halloween, but we're going to do something. We're going to do something. Oh, yeah. Dawn was me.
Yeah.
I was
Dawn
Dawn
was.
one time. So,
Yep.
yeah.
One
I
time I
like
was
being
Autumn Beckman
everybody.
during COVID. During Do you remember that?
Yes. Oh my God. I remember when Autumn was you. That was
Yes. Oh my gosh, that
hilarious.
that mirror scene killed me.
I just watch that over and over again. Like every now and then when
It
I'm
was so,
feeling blue, I'll be like, let me go watch our Halloween videos again.
I know. I
Because
did. I
they're
watched a
so
couple of
funny.
them the other day.
They're so funny. I love that. Remember the Mulder and Scully one?
Yes. Yes.
You were like, what'd you say, Mulder? What'd you say, Scully?
Eva said those were some epic videos. They really were. I'm not going
They
to do
took
anything
some
big like
time.
that, but who knows? Sometimes the Halloween spirit gets a hold of me
Oh
because
yeah.
I love it so much. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. So I can't say I won't do something.
When I start smelling pumpkin spice in the air, it's on.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
ooh,
I
forget
know.
about summer.
I'm
We're done.
excited.
We're
We
kick
are
you at
done.
kick rock, summer. We're done with you, biatch.
Bye, Summer.
So let me ask you this: you had we've got the mods working overtime tonight. Thank you guys for
Yay.
working overtime. Hey Becky,
A
Jorgelina,
dress up
hello.
collab.
How
Ooh,
are you? But let's do a dress up collab. We
that would be
could.
fun. I'm gonna
It
write. Okay.
it would be fun, yes.
I
But
love that idea.
so you weren't really on a Hermes journey. You were kind of dipping your toe in, and you bought that Birkin, and then
Yeah.
you were like, you're over
Mhm.
it. So are you never going to get back into Hermes? You think
No, I will.
you will? Yeah,
Um, I do want to get another Birkin, but I lied to myself pretty much because I was so excited.
yeah.
Um, it was just too heavy for me. That thing is
That
heavy.
yeah, that has a lot of leather and a lot of
I mean,
hardware.
the only thing I could put in there was a toothpick. I mean,
I
I
know, and the
I
thing
deliberately
is,
didn't put anything in. It was so heavy, and I
oh
just
my god,
thought, you know what, forget it. So I sold it, and I bought myself. Well, Keith bought me the first one, and then I bought myself this. love
Oh,
bracelet
yeah.
with a little sapphire.
Oh,
So it's better money spent because I wear it every day.
every day. Yeah, if it's
Mhm.
cost per wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get excited about bags, and I don't think people realize it, but some
Hmm.
people aren't like that. Some people buy a bag and they never intend on selling it, but
Right.
I buy a bag knowing full well that
Hmm.
someday
Hmm.
you and I will part ways,
Yeah.
girl.
Uh-huh. I don't really sell a lot of my stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
I sell stuff. There's some stuff, well, like my artsy.
yeah.
I felt like I got my use out of it,
Mhm.
and Candy sold it. She sold it quickly. She will
Yeah,
sell your stuff pretty quick too.
yeah.
So she sold that. I was over that one. I will
Mhm.
carry the leather one in the winter time, but I don't really carry it that
Yeah.
much. But it's sentimental. But as
Right.
far as Hermes, I would like to have probably a Picotin or
Yeah.
an Evelyn or a garden party.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
I
got my
definitely
garden
would.
party.
Yeah, I had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I traded it,
Uh-huh.
and I still have the one that is it looks like you remember carpetbagger bags back in
Hmm.
like Gone with the Wind, those
Yeah.
like tattered that's what
Yes.
this garden party looks like. It's
Yeah.
threadbare. Even
Yeah.
my daughters are like, if you're gonna carry that bag, I'm not getting out of the car with you.
That sounds like my daughter.
And I'm like, I don't care. I
Yeah.
just love the beat up,
Yeah.
torn, used. It's got a story,
I
and
like that vibe. I do.
I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. I don't think I would
Hmm.
ever I'd have to give it away because nobody would really probably buy it. I was the sucker that paid three something for it. And
Somebody
that guy was
might.
like,
It used
easy
to crack
money,
me up.
bitch.
It used to crack me up when you would like sling your bag down the
Oh
stairs.
my God, yes, I love doing that. I may take this one for a walk around the house with all my stuff. I may just
Look
get
at
it.
you.
But I was watching, I don't know if you guys saw it because I watched every daggone video, TikTok, Instagram,
Uh
and
huh.
some lady took hers out and she took her nails and scratched the heck out. She had the Merlot one. And I mean, she wanted it
What?
to beat it up. And
Hmm.
then I don't know if it was her or another lady, but she took sandpaper
Uh huh.
all
Wow.
around it and
Wow.
and I was like,
The firkin.
oh, the firkin, yeah, I'm gonna give that firkin. I've got a gal who wants it because it's just sitting in my closet. So
Yeah.
yeah, but it was a gift to me. So I thought,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
can't. What can you do with
Yeah.
fakery bags? You can't sell them. What are you gonna do with them?
I haven't ever regretted selling my Birkin.
Yeah,
Um, my daughter wasn't too happy about it, but I said it is heavy,
yeah.
and I feel like I did the right thing. I mean, if I get one, I'd like to have a 30.
You
Um,
weren't out any money either.
no, I got. Listen, I like. It's like I carried it for free for a whole year.
Yeah, yeah, that was really good. And you get rid. I noticed you get rid of bags for practical reasons. You
Yeah.
don't really like.
Hmm.
I like this bag, so I'm going to keep
Hmm.
it. But
Hmm.
if it's too heavy or you've worn
Yes.
it and
Yeah.
you see you're not picking it up, then
Right.
you'll say, okay, maybe.
Right.
Right.
Then.
But
Uh
yeah.
huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're not like me. I have to fund new bags with
Uh-huh.
old
You
bags.
you
So
you just like to out with the old and in with the new.
I can't
I'm
buy, and
attached to
I want
everything.
that. Listen, I'll tell you the wish list bag I got, girl, and then you can tell me what you got on your radar. But
Okay.
I'm into smushy bags, so I really want, of course, I want one of those
Mhm.
leather P9s,
Mhm.
but that's, a whole year of car payment for me. But
Yeah.
it's 12 grand or whatever. No,
Yeah.
I can't see myself doing that. But they're coming out with the speedy that is smushy, the slouchy.
Really? I love
Really want
speedies.
that. And they might come
Love.
out with them in different colors, but in the canvas smush. So they
Mhm.
won't be, they'll still be like 3 grand, which
Yeah.
ain't cheap.
Right.
But I
Right.
see myself saving money for that one.
Uh-huh.
So I hope I
I
get to.
I do have my eye on a bag, maybe for Christmas. It's
Okay.
that the Daphne, the larger one with the
Oh yeah.
chain, the
Uh-huh.
soft Daphne.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah. And
right? Daphne or whatever.
it's like soft but structured,
Yeah.
right? It's a weird mix of soft
Yeah,
and
it's kind of
structured both.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. But
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get it. I might change my mind.
Those are nice. Those
Yeah,
are really nice. I
yeah.
like the different colors on that
Uh-huh.
and the way that they treated the leather. Those
Mhm.
are gorgeous. Yeah, I can
Mhm.
see you with that. Would you wear
Yeah.
the chain on it for decoration?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
would
I
too.
like the
Yeah.
chain. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I love to be chained, girl. Mm. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hello, bye, girls. All right, Imran's world is leaving. Bye, honey. Thank you for stopping by. Sin, I didn't know you were in here. Sin, where have you been? I've got to bring on Yota more. It gets Sin in here. So yeah, we got a few in the chat. If you guys want to know, so Dawn says she wants a leather GP
Yeah.
TPM.
Yeah.
I would like to
Ooh.
have a teeny tiny.
Would you? Uh-huh.
Oh,
I don't even know much about Hermes, to be honest with you. I mean, I know some of the leathers, but what is the one that's okay? Just Jennifer has one. I was watching her the other day, and she was showing her bag collection.
yeah.
Is it uh the Evelyn, the medium one?
Yeah,
Not
yeah, the Evelyn, yeah, she
what is
does
the
have that.
size? What are the sizes? What's the medium? I don't want
So
the
they have
big.
a TTPM, like Dawn has the little bitty Evelyn,
Yeah,
right? And then it goes up to, I think, just a regular PM size,
I
and then
think
they've got
that's
a GM. I
okay.
think
I think the
Dawn
medium
knows.
one.
So, okay, she said that's a 29, which is
Okay.
basically like a speed, Okay,
Oh,
yeah. But I like those. They're sloppy and slouchy, and I love a
yes.
slouchy bag.
Me too.
They
Me
say
too.
not to carry them with the H out, but I'd be danged if I spend that much money on one and don't carry the H out.
Listen, listen. Okay, let me ask you this. This made me think of this question. I am all up in loud luxury. If
Me
I'm gonna,
too.
if I'm gonna spend big bucks on a
Yeah.
bag, I want it to scream.
I wanted to say, I wanted to come into the room, burst through the doors before I
Yeah,
get there.
I
Hello,
know. Me
Winnie's
too.
bag is here.
That's me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I am loud luxury all the way.
Me too. I'm not into quiet. Well, okay,
I mean,
I
it's
would love
nice.
to have one of those Laura piano, whatever it's called. I would love to have one of those because they're cute.
I don't know that brand.
That went through for a minute. Like
Uh
that
huh.
was
Okay.
last year's like, oh yeah, we're going through the quiet luxury because people did take a tour through it, but we're still into the
Yeah.
row bags. People
Uh
are
huh.
still,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason I know because Coach I think patterned this bag kind of after the row,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
for 1/16th of the price.
I know.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
There's
there's
also
some
a Coach
yeah.
bag I'm looking at, and it's really big, and it's got the chain, and it's like the Daphne. What's the name of it?
Oh, Dawn knows that it's
I
pretty
told
big. Is it the
Dawn.
new soft tabby one they
I
just came
think
out with
so.
last
Yeah.
week? Oh
Dawn,
yeah.
which one was it?
It's
Yeah.
structured on the side, like the
Yes.
Dauphin, and then it's
It
smushy in the
sinks
middle.
in.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The
Dawn said
runway
she likes
tabby.
the big tabby. Yeah. I like
Yes.
that bag. I
That
like
is
it.
not I can see you with that. That
Yeah.
would be
I
I
may
would
get it.
try that out to see if you like it, and then if
Mm-hmm.
you do, then you can get, you know what I
That's
mean?
a good
Go
idea.
ahead.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I do sell my contemporary a lot.
Yeah, me too.
But big deal, and I give it away too. I
Yeah,
give it to
me
my
too.
daughter, my
Yeah.
daughter-in-law. I
Yeah.
because if you spend five, I mean, I know this sounds terrible, but
Well,
five
no.
hundred three, and a lot of times I get them on sale, and I'll carry them 2 or 3 years, and I'm over them. So I
Yeah,
just
it's all relative. Like,
Mhm.
everybody's situation is different. Like,
Right,
so everybody has a different
right,
realm of whatever they can. I
big
gave away
tabby.
two huge garbage bags full of just contemporary
Yep,
Michael Kors,
yep,
some, Amazon
hmm,
sus looking bags the other
yeah,
day to all
yeah,
my nieces.
yeah.
And they went crazy. They were
Oh,
like,
I'm
"Oh my
sure.
god, I love these!" And
I
so,
know.
yeah, when they see me coming, they're like, "Oh, where's the
I know.
bags, girl?" So, yeah, I like doing that. But you
I
can't,
do that a lot. No, I do. There's a few that I have that I won't get rid of that I just really love. But I used to give my mom, we're cleaning out her house. We're going through that right now. And
Oh,
it's
that's rough.
sad. Yeah, it's
It
hard to
is.
go over there. But
Yeah.
I did laugh because most of the bags she had, I had given them to her.
Yeah, of course. Me too. Yeah. When I went through, and my stepdad was like, "Well, I'm going to give these," and I said, "Just to give them to whoever. Give them to
Mhm.
your daughter. Give them to
Yeah, yeah,
daughter-in-law's mom. She loves handbags and stuff." They were mostly
yeah,
Michael Kors
yeah.
doing. So yeah, he gave me. He said, "You're the one that bought them all for us."
I know.
Yeah, and she rarely carried them, but what are you going to do?
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. But I don't care about them. I like I said, they just I hate to get rid of them because they were hers, you know.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. I can hardly take anything out of her house. It's so
Oh,
hard.
oh, I couldn't
It's
do
so
it.
hard. I
I couldn't
know.
do it. My stepdad had my stepbrother come up and help him
Mhm.
right after. And I don't think he could have. He said, I clean for a little while and I sit
Yeah.
down and cry the rest of the
Yeah.
day, and then I
I
start
know.
new the next day.
I know.
But
It's
with my stepbrother there from Florida, he could sort of because he didn't. It wasn't his mom
yeah.
first, and
Right.
while he cared about her, it was
Oh yeah.
still more or less like I've got a job to help my dad do, and
Right.
they
Right.
got it. Listen,
They got
they
it
have this
done.
huge garage. They got it done. There's barely anything over there, because I think it's too sad for him to look
It
at stuff
is.
that was
It's very
hers.
sad. I do
Yeah,
remember the advice, Lisa, that you gave me. She said, do it in layers. And really, that's what we're doing.
yeah,
We went over there the other day. We are about 4 hours. And then before that. So, yeah,
yeah.
I'm taking your advice, Lisa.
Good. Lisa's really good on any. I notice if there's any type of problem or issue I have,
Mm-hmm.
Lisa is she's
Oh,
got the best advice.
oh, wow. Okay.
She's very good. Yeah. Yeah, I take a lot of my stuff to Lisa, like, Lisa, listen,
Mm-hmm.
what am I
Mm-hmm.
gonna do? And she's just like,
Mm-hmm.
here it is in a nutshell. So
That's a gift to be able to
yeah,
help people in that way.
yeah, she's
I,
very
I
good.
I do think it is, because you're really listening and you really
Yeah.
care. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
And I gotta admit, I mean, I don't hide it. I have not. Thank you, Candace. I have not had a very good time lately.
No.
It's been rough.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
Yeah, there's been some stuff going on. And also you have a back issue. Keith
Hmm.
is struggling sick
Yes.
too, going through
Yep.
treatments
Yep.
for, the big C. So like
Hmm.
you got that your mom passed away less than a year
I
ago.
know. Yep. Yep.
You've got a grandson
Yes, that he
that
was born with problems.
yes. And so like there's a lot, and you don't need other issues compounding that, right? You have enough
No.
on your plate, and there's so much.
Right.
I always I think of you every day. I always
Thank
think, and
you.
I say little prayers for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it so
My prayers are
much.
different than everybody else's, but I speak it
It's
out,
okay.
and
It's okay. It's
yeah,
from your heart. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I
yeah,
have had a lot to deal with, Lisa. But you know what? There's always somebody out there worse off, no matter, and I do. I have my little crying spells. I did it today.
yeah, yeah. I
Thank
mean,
you,
we did.
Dawn.
I did too. Yesterday was my mom's birthday,
Yeah.
and I did have some
Yeah.
spells.
Oh my gosh, your birthday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and what's crazy is I called Maddie last night and I said, it was rough today because this was her milestone birthday. And she said, Mom, I didn't really want to correct you, but last year was the 80 for her. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh my God, I had to change my post because she would have been 81 yesterday. So I was like,
Oh,
I don't even like that's how time flies when you're
it
not
does.
having fun.
I'll tell you something, it's not really funny, but the day I broke my back, I'm going to laugh. It was my dad's birthday.
Oh my
And I
God.
didn't even think about that. My daughter said, "Oh my gosh, you broke your back on Poppy's birthday." I'm
Oh my
like, "That
God.
is weird."
That's wild. He was trying to tell you something. Yota, get up.
Yeah,
Ponyota,
yeah.
get off of that boat.
But you have to be careful.
He was. That's
Hey, you got a
so
good Greek
funny.
accent.
I try, girl. I try. You know me.
Dawn said that you were there on her mom's birthday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
listen. My favorite room in Dawn's house is the TV room because I sincerely have never laughed so hard. I cried laughing. Dawn and I were watching, she put on an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philly,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and it was the funniest thing I have seen in years. And
That
I
show.
cried laughing on her couch. Just like, she was laughing. And I think Ed and Dawn were laughing because I was crying. Like, oh my God.
Dawn is a
Yes.
great hostess.
Yeah,
She's
she
the
really
hostess with
is.
the mostest.
We
You're
were,
right,
we were
Lisa.
dead. We were like, oh
Oh, how
my
funny.
God, Danny DeVito. Kills. But anyway, yeah, that was so funny. I'm so glad. And I need to sit down, Dawn, and watch a whole marathon of that because it was so funny. But
That
yeah,
show is hilarious.
we had a good time. And Dawn, your birthday is close to your mom's birthday. So it's like a few, like right there, isn't it? It has to be because I was there for her birthday too. So, oh my God. Hey, Michael, how are you? Hello, Michael. Say hi to Yota. Welcome,
Hi.
everybody. Do me a favor and thumb up the live. We have a special
No.
guest tonight, and we'll have Yota on. She just we had to like break her chair.
I'm like a live virgin.
Oh God. Yeah, so we had to get her on here so she could tell us everything she wanted us to know.
Mhm.
If you've got a question,
If you got a
like I
question, just
said,
ask me. Hi, Michael.
just ask. How's your artwork going? Are you doing much of that?
I have an art show coming up Saturday at the gallery. They asked me to be one of the featured artists. So I'm
Oh,
excited. Yeah.
yeah.
I had never done this before. So today I've literally painted all day long. So I'm happy to be sitting here. Yeah,
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
worked
I
all
bet your
day.
back is like on fire.
It was.
Okay.
And I wear a
I'm not
back
going to keep you
brace.
much. I
Yeah.
knew you
Oh,
would
it's
be.
okay. I'm
Take
fine
one
when
of
I'm
them pills,
sitting.
girl. I'll take one too. Let's take a pill right now.
Yeah. Well, I have to leave. Oh, Michael, he wants to see something. The paintings that I did today, I varnished them already, and they're all out in the pool house, and then some's upstairs. I'm downstairs, so
Now,
I'd
if
have
you
to.
got Wi-Fi in your pool house, we can do one out there one day, and you can show us all your work.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
yeah,
People are into that. Yeah, we would love
yeah.
that.
Okay.
And Yota sells her art. So if you ever watch any of her channel and you
Yeah.
see anything that you like, she'll
I've
sell
been
it to you.
painting bags too.
Yes.
I just finished one, and I did one for Andrea, AK Bags. I
Yes.
did hers, and
Okay.
now I'm working on one for Amy,
Oh my
Candy's
God.
friend. It's a
Yeah,
wallet, but yeah, it's fun.
that's good. That's
Mhm.
awesome. Now, okay, so Tony tried to pull some shit. What's Tony says? I have to read this. What's the F am I looking at? This is what you're looking at. Middle finger. Boom, 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 boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom, boom,
boom.
boom.
How about that? And if you give me any more shit, I'll do a members only private one
Thank
and
you,
show
Michael.
everybody my tits. I don't care. Damn, I'll show you my ass, and then you'll really be like, "What's the f am I looking at?" You're looking at a 50-something-year-old woman's ass. How's that grab you?
Oh my gosh. Go, Winnie. Go, Winnie. Go,
Oh
Winnie.
my God. Yes,
You
Dee
kicked
Dee
him
is
out.
on.
All
Dee Dee,
right.
thank you for modding for me. So
Thank you.
yes. Now what we've got something coming up, me and you and Dawn. We have
Is it what I'm
so
thinking?
we've got Terror Thursday.
Yes.
Terror.
I'm not in
But
this one. I'm not in this one because
okay.
I don't read books like that. The kind of books I read are art, and I
Well,
still
you
read
don't have to do books.
nursing stuff.
Yeah, do a movie review or scariest
Okay.
something. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I can do
I've
that.
already said you're in it.
Okay, I'm in it.
So yeah, we're doing Terror
I'll do it. But
Thursday.
yeah, I don't read books like that.
Yeah, I
I
don't much
still enjoy
either.
medical books.
Well, the thing is, I used to read all the time. You'd never see me without one. But I got to thinking about this after I did that video today. I thought to myself, why don't I read as much? Because I used to go pick up my girls from school. And now that they're all grown, that was 30 to 45 minutes every day, line up in the line. And so I would just sit there and read my books all that, the whole time. So carpool days, yes, in the car line. And there was nothing else to do, right? So that's why I think I don't anymore. And that I'm lazy and I can't see like I used to. I can't see nothing. Okay. Okay. Well, tell us some scary shit you've seen, scary stories. Have you ever gone to a haunted house? Ooh. I'll tell you the scariest thing I ever saw, girl.
Tell me.
It was a crooked, crooked, it was a crooked,
Yeah,
tree.
I'm frozen. Wow.
And that scared the shit out of me.
A
No, I was
crooked
gonna say
tree.
something nasty, and then I was like, "Are we gonna be nasty
Wait.
tonight?" Hell yes!
No, really. A crooked tree scared you?
It was a crooked wiener.
Oh,
It was a crooked wiener, and I was like, "Well, I'm not built that way. I don't know how we're gonna do this. The
yeah.
logistics of this thing does not work out." My
Oh my
girl,
God. Logistics.
she don't crook around. She just like this. I don't
Around.
know what to tell you. Like you're gonna take that thing somewhere else.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. We got another one in there that needs to be kicked out.
What the hell? Oh
Uh
my god. It's
huh.
Tony back. It's Tony.
Does he just keep coming in?
Tony wants to come back. He just wants to
They're
be
saying I'm
here with
freezing.
us.
Am I
Oh my god.
frozen? I'm not now.
You're
Okay.
not. No, you're good. You're good. There is an abandoned asylum here in California that is so creepy. Helena, I think any asylum, anything that's old
Uh
and
huh.
dilapidated is scary to me. Hospitals,
Uh
anything like
huh.
that.
Uh huh.
Prisons.
Oh, you know what? Right before COVID hit, we were in San Francisco. I mean, it hit right then, and we went to what's that? Not San Quentin.
Oh, Alcatraz.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that place is haunted, and it
Oh
was the
my.
coolest thing I think we've ever done. It was.
But were you scared?
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I would walk around and we would wear headsets and they would talk and use people's voices and tell this happened in this cell. And I thought, whoa, I mean, that was an experience. That would be a great place to make a murder movie.
Yes, they made the Rock movie out there, with
Oh,
Sean
they did.
Connery that time. Remember with the
Oh,
nitroglycerin and all that? They were going to blow it up, but no. I'll tell you what's creepy is I went to Graceland in Memphis
yeah, I've been
back
there.
when. So I am not a conspiracy theorist at
Hmm.
all
Uh-huh.
most of the time, but I do not, with all of my heart, believe that Elvis died when they said he died. And I'm not a
Really?
huge Elvis fan, so
Hmm.
like that wasn't my
Hmm.
era.
Do you think he's dead or do you think he's
I do,
alive?
I do now, but
Okay.
we went way a long, long time ago, and that was
Mhm.
when his aunt still lived, and maybe even Vernon. I went once when Vernon and his aunt both lived in the house.
Really? You mean you
And
could
then I
tour?
went, and it was a creepy feeling because they
Hmm.
just roped
Hmm.
off the upstairs
Yeah.
of their house and let
Yeah.
him live there, right? And they
Hmm.
would take tours all the way through it, and you couldn't
Yeah.
step on this room, you couldn't,
Right.
but it was just as if as he left it, and it was just very creepy feeling to me while they were there because they had
Uh-huh.
closed that off, and I just kind of thought,
Yeah. Yeah. I remember it was closed off when we went. We
yeah,
went.
because she was still alive. And she would come down there and just live in the house, the parts of the house that she could when
That's
people
so
weren't there
weird.
at night.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's weird, right? And he had enough money in his estate to have put her in a night, but I guess she
Yeah.
wanted,
She wanted to stay there.
I guess so. It's so creepy to me, though.
And
Like,
it was so, I mean, it was funny because when we went, how dated it was, but I'm sure back then it was just, magnificent and just, you know, fancy, but what do you think about the animal room?
That is the trashiest. Listen, they haven't updated. Like, I would. Here's what I would
Oh,
say. Like, have professional. They have those crime scene cleaners that can get anything out of anything.
no. Uh-huh.
Everything has worn, like the lampshades. The last time we were there, and it's probably been 15 years ago.
Uh-huh.
There were tears in the stuff because
Yeah.
people reach across, and they
Yeah.
do the headsets now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that animal room, that
Yeah.
jungle room,
It
not
was
animal room,
weird.
the jungle room was creepy AF.
It was weird. It was.
We
It was
found
tacky.
it's so tacky. Now we found a guy on YouTube who goes to these. I don't know if you ever watch this, but I get in these damn things where I like to watch all crazy stuff. But these people go to like mansions that big
Mm-hmm.
stars used to live in, and they just for whatever reason left it and moved out. But this
Mm-hmm.
guy found a dude in Nashville who found the plans to Graceland, and he built the exact replica of the house and sort of decorated it in the same vein. It's modernized, but it is
Really?
so
Uh-huh.
weird to me.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Uh-huh. I don't think I'd no. I don't
and
think
this
I'd
is a
want.
young guy. Like, he's a young guy. He has to have all kinds of money because that had to cost him tons.
Oh
But
wow, that is weird.
it's
That's
underwhelming to go in it because you think, well, this is just
it is very underwhelming. That's what I told Keith. This is not, you
like
know,
he
but
thought
he
that
said,
was
yeah,
a
but back
mansion.
then,
Yeah,
yeah,
well, I guess he had grown up in a shack, so he
yeah.
thought
I've
he
actually
was
been
in a
in that
den.
shack. It's in Tupelo, Mississippi.
That's right.
And yeah, and my parents, years ago, my dad had he did everything. What did he not do?
Yeah,
He had a sock mill and he made knitted. They had machines and they did
yeah.
socks. And I remember I went with them and they went to some big place to sell all these socks. And it was in Tupelo. And we went to the birthplace. It
Oh,
was a little like I don't think it was
just
more
a
than 2 or 3 rooms.
yeah.
It was tiny.
Yeah, yeah, and
So
that is so crazy to me, like,
yeah.
because when you go in there, you think, "Hell, this is just like something in my neighborhood." Your
Hmm.
house is 3 of them. I mean, your house is you could fit 3 Gracelands in your actual house, like, that's
I don't know about that, but
well, I
yeah,
mean, but it's just tiny,
yeah.
isn't it? I mean,
I
all the stuff that they sprawled
Uh-huh.
out, like,
It's not.
they've done stuff to
Mhm.
it.
Yes. Yeah.
After he lived there. Like, he did, I think he enlarged his room, and then
Mhm.
he
Oh,
made a bigger closet for Lisa and a bathroom. And that guy showed the bathroom because those are things you don't see in real Graceland. They never show you where he died or anything.
no.
But this guy has all the specs, so you can see what his actual room and the bathroom look like.
Uh-huh.
It's just really creepy, man. It's
I
just like,
remember when he died. Okay, here's the thing. I was telling Keith, I said, this is funny. I don't remember Elvis alive, but I remember him. I mean, I know who he is,
yeah,
but the only thing I remember about him when I was young, I was in, I think, junior high, and we were at band practice, and somebody said, "Oh my gosh, Elvis Presley died on the toilet," and we all
you were like, holy
we were like,
ah!
I remember we all had a laugh.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Of course, we
Yeah,
were,
it was
yeah.
kind of a bad thing here because Tennessee thinks anybody that lives here, oh hell, we own them. But
Hmm.
no, my dad had tickets and was taking my mom. I'll never forget. It was in like 1974, I want to say. He
Uh-huh.
came here to the
Uh-huh.
concert hall here. And my dad had 4 tickets, and he was
Uh-huh.
taking my aunt, my uncle, and him and my mom. And they went to this place that's like, well, no, it's this world renowned barbecue place. If you ever come here, you have to go because everybody
Oh,
talks about it.
okay.
But he was down there, and he was a flirt.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Look what I got." And she thought that he was giving her 2 tickets, and she grabbed those tickets up. She ran all over. She worked there. She ran all over the restaurant. Look what God gave me! Oh my God, I'm going to the show. And my mom, she used to tell this story all the time. And she looked over at him and she said, "If you don't go over there right now and get my damn Elvis ticket, I will beat the hell out of you in this." And he was like, "Okay." But yeah, she ran all over the restaurant. Look at me, I'm going, and thank you, thank you. And he was like, Yeah, I
My
wasn't.
mom said she was never an Elvis fan. I don't know.
No,
I asked. She
my
never said she just didn't
so
care for him.
my cousin that lives in Vegas, she was a humongous still to this day,
Mhm.
she's still a humongous Elvis fan. So
Right.
I always know what to get her, something Elvis crap that
Yeah.
she
Uh-huh.
would be into. But
Yeah.
yeah, she's 10 years older than me. So that was her,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
As she was coming up, he was a big thing. So
Yeah. I remember
but
clearly
anyway.
when he died. I just don't remember anything before that. That's so weird. Maybe I just wasn't into
Yeah,
him. But
it's the weirdest thing, and I can remember going down there right after he died and us touring it, and it was
uh-huh.
creepy, but there
Uh-huh.
was nothing. There was nothing on Elvis Presley Boulevard, but now it's just
Yeah.
all kinds of shops, crazy things.
Oh yeah.
It's grown up, but there was
We
nothing
hadn't been
down
there
there.
in years.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even think Keith and I were married when we went. And we'll be
Really?
married 20 years next month.
Okay.
So it's been over
Yes!
that. Yeah.
Get it, girl. Get it. Okay. Yes.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
tell you where I'd love to go because I was a huge Prince fan.
Oh, yeah.
Paisley Park.
Minneapolis, girl, let's
Oh,
go. You know who
girl.
would take us?
Why don't we?
Saya.
Okay.
He lives up there.
He does?
Yeah, yeah, he lives up there. He would take us. We
I want to
would
go. We got
purify
to go decked out
ourselves.
in purple. I'm going to
We,
be
yeah, and
decked
then
out
we
in
would
purple.
purify ourselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
And then he'd be like, "That's not Lake Minnetonka," but whatever. So, people up there are the loveliest people. We could go see Jane because she's
Yeah.
just a hop, skip, and a jump from
Where
over
does
there.
she live? Where
She
does
lives in Wisconsin,
Okay.
right?
Wisconsin?
Or is she Wisconsin or Minnesota?
Um,
Oshkosh bagosh. So
yeah, I
that's
don't know. I'm not sure.
I think that's Wisconsin. I think it's Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Diane S. said she's never been an Elvis fan, but to me, Prince,
Oh,
I loved
I
Prince.
saw him. I saw him
Oh,
right before it all ended. He was here in
oh,
Knoxville.
that,
Such a show.
oh my gosh.
I could have sworn he looked right at me, but I say that in every
Well,
concert,
you know
every
who
single
looked
time.
right at me? And I think he wanted me.
Who is it?
Mr. Big from Sex and the City.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Chris Knowles.
Listen,
I
for
love
my 50th birthday, yes, Keith took me to New York City and we went to a play that he was in, and Kiefer Sutherland was in the play with him. I can't remember the name of the play. It was about sports.
Oh
I
my
have to
God,
ask
he's
Keith.
hot too.
Yeah, and I swear, if Mr. Big, we were front and center, and I swear if he didn't, and I told Keith he's staring at me.
You should have done this. You should have caught his gaze and went,
Yeah,
let's meet up later. My husband will watch. That's some shit I would do.
yeah.
I have done that.
I,
But
if I were with you, I probably would too.
yeah, I mean,
Girls' night out.
oh, G&O, we got this. Girls Night Out we live for that. Hello. Oh, hello. Welcome to Imran World is back.
Keeper.
Welcome back. Okay. Graham Nash sang Our House right at me at concert. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Wow.
That is very
Wow.
cool.
That's
That is
awesome.
very cool. I got really high and blitzed fifth row at Pink Floyd in Raleigh. It was raining. And
Uh-huh.
I could have sworn I went on stage, but I think it was just like an out of body.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
tripping a little bit. I
Right.
was like,
Right.
"What?
Uh-huh.
Why?" But it's one of those shows where you just like get up and you're just like, oh my
I
God.
experienced that during a Def Leppard concert.
Oh my God, I love Def Leppard in the round. They always do in the round. That's a perfect show. So you can
I
see it
loved
from
it.
any angle. I love it
Yeah.
too. But
Love
when we
it.
were at Pink Floyd, I noticed a couple of girls sitting behind us, younger girls. We were
Mm-hmm.
young too, but they were probably teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
And they sat the whole time. Only two people in the whole place sat there. Just sat. They never sang along. They never grooved to the music. They never did anything. And I was like, girls, what's going on? And they're like, we only know the wall. And I'm like, you know the album? Because they've been
What?
playing songs. She goes, no, we just know the Another Brick in the Wall song. And I was like, well, you wasted $35. This was in
Oh
the
my
80s.
God.
But yeah, when another brick came on, they were like, "All right!" I was like, "Wow, 2.5 hours for one
Wow, for
song?
one song, that's
That's
expense. My
so
dad used to
stupid."
say, "That's expense. It's daddy
That's
expense."
very expense. Yes. Oh my gosh, Yota! Listen, I do work hard for those thumbs up. Merchant, shut up. I think he says shut up. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
The trolls. God, we love the trolls. Michael is saying, I need to leave because the trolls. Michael, I need you to know whether you're here or whether you're not, they don't follow you, they follow everyone in the
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
Michael goes on, if you do a live by yourself, Michael, I hope you're listening to this. You need to go into your advanced setting and go into horizontal mode and not vertical, because then you don't get fed into the live stream in the shorts category. So that's
Oh.
how people
Oh.
find you randomly, is they're scrolling. They're just scrolling through shorts and they come up on people live. They go
Oh.
in and they
And they
troll you, and
and they
that's just
say,
what they
yeah.
do. It's
I didn't
it's
know that.
not it's nothing against you.
Uh-huh.
They're just, teenagers that are
Yeah.
kids and just,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna fuck with them. And that's what
Yeah.
they do. But
Yeah.
if you turn it to the horizontal, they never know unless they subscribe to you that you're doing a
Wow.
live.
Okay.
So there we go, guys. There we go. They took it away, Winnie. I couldn't do it last time. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Well, I'm gonna let you go because I know you're back. I can see you're struggling, aren't you?
I
Yeah.
just move around. No, I'm okay.
Okay. Are you okay? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to keep you,
No,
and I
I'm
don't definitely
good.
don't want to hurt your back. But I feel
No, you
we're
know what?
telling
I'm having
stories and
fun.
having a good ass
I'm
time.
having fun.
We're
I was gonna
finally
say
having
the last
fun.
concert we went to was Guns N' Roses. I love Axl Rose,
I know
and
you do.
I
But
do.
was
I
he
can't.
nice?
Huh?
Was he nice and cool?
Yes,
Oh,
I
good.
love
Okay.
him.
Yeah, I think he's chilled out and mellowed out.
He has.
I used to go and
Oh,
see them, and
yeah.
every time we got to go see him, he would sing a song, throw down the mic, and run off, or be
Uh-huh.
too drunk to perform.
Uh-huh. Oh no, he puts on a great show. Oh, I got
Okay.
to Janet said, "Oh my God, Yota, I went to that play also. Love Kiefer. What was the name of it? I can't think of
Yeah,
it.
Janet, tell us that because we need to
Keith.
know.
Keith. Where's Keith? Well, he would know. Yeah, it was uh was it about sports? Am I getting it mixed up with another play? But anyway, yeah,
Okay.
and we stood out there to get autographs and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he touch your hand and kiss your cheek?
No,
Oh,
I'm kind of short and I always get pushed back.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, I always ask people when I get autographs every single time, never fails. To this day, I will still do it. I
Hmm.
always say, man or woman, I always say, will you put thanks for last night and then sign your name? And I've never had anybody say no
That's
to this
awesome.
day. But well, the one guy, the tall guy in Air Supply did not play along. He's an asshole. But
Hmm.
the little short guy, Graham,
Yeah.
he is a wonderful guy. He is
Oh
super.
wow.
I sang with him. He
Wow.
grabbed me. Yeah,
Oh my
so cool. He
gosh.
ran over to me. Well, they were singing the song, I'm all out of love.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
so lost. Okay, so he turned up the lights. It was
Uh-huh.
just a very intimate venue just a few years ago. Well, it's been 18 years ago because
Who's
then I
counting?
then I got I immediately I got pregnant after that.
Good
But
night, Dee
okay.
Dee.
But anyway, he turned up the lights and he was like, he'd put the microphone out. And I literally went, I'm so lost without you. I know you were right. And I screamed it. And when I started screaming it, he went and ran as hard as he could with that microphone
Oh
over to me
no.
and grabbed me. He grabbed me so hard. He's only as tall as I am, about 5'5". And he grabbed me and my neck snapped from him pulling me in so far. And he had that microphone between us and we were singing the song together.
That's an awesome
It is a great story.
story.
And we
You're a good
so
singer too.
well, I don't know about all that, but we bum
Yeah.
rushed the stage, me and another gal that we were with. I didn't really even know her, but we were like, let's run up there. So we
Uh-huh.
ran up there and, people started to gather and he kept coming over and singing. what I thought was to me in my head because he was looking right at me. Mm-mm. No, girl. His actual beautiful Swedish girlfriend was standing. She was like
Oh,
this much taller. She was standing behind me.
uh-huh.
And he would come over and sing to her. But I finally told my friend, I said, I think he's singing love songs to me. And she was laughing. And I went, oh, I'm sorry. Are you his girlfriend? And she said, yeah, we're together. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. But I was like, girl, I'm glad you told me because I was getting ready to show him all my boobies, my tits. And she said, thank God I told you. I was like, I know. That really was
I'm
going to
sure it wouldn't have
happen.
been the first time.
No, not at
No
all.
way.
No. When I was young and 100 pounds, we would go to a damn show and I'd be
Mhm.
like, woo!
Yeah, yeah. I should have been right there with you because I was like that too.
Oh yeah, I do it at a bar. I get up on
Awesome.
a table and just show them and be
Yeah,
so proud of those boobs. That's
yeah.
back when they were perky and they were nice and I was small and I was like, hey, who wants these boobies tonight? Yeah.
Those were the days.
And then Bill was like, get down. You're 48 years old, bitch. So yeah, that happened all the
That's
time.
hilarious. Those were the
Oh
days.
man, people are getting timed out left. Excuse me. I think you love me. Hope everyone loved that short.
That's
Michael, you slay me. You slay me, hon. Girl, you and me both. What do you say, my boobies? Not my boobies, but I could dance, honey. I love to dance.
I love to dance.
I didn't
Me
need
too.
anybody with me. Did you? When you went out drinking
No,
with your girls, I didn't care.
no, because I'm a free spirit. I'm kind of,
We
yeah,
just, you get used to get a
yeah,
drink in me, and
yeah,
maybe a feel
yeah,
good something else, and I just be
yeah,
out there like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I'm sweating my face off. Man, this is so fun.
Back in the day, no, I wasn't shy.
Oh no, Diane says she was too shy to do that. No,
Listen,
no.
look at Dawn. I stay clothed, but I've been on a few tables.
Hell yes. Hell yeah. I passed out in a bowl of salsa before at a club.
Did you? I passed out on a, and I remember all these guys were playing pool, and they're like, I was just like, oh, laying on the pool table. I passed out on the pool table.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah,
And they were like, we were going to shoot some pool, but hey,
yeah.
there's a beautiful young gal sprawled out
They
on the.
moved me, and when I woke up, they were vacuuming the place.
Oh my
Yeah, some of my
God.
friends were still there, going, well, well, well.
What have you done tonight? Oh,
All
Michael.
right.
Thank
How
you.
nice.
Lux Jewelers loves Winnie B. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
A little plug for Lux Jewelers.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. All right. Thank you for the super chat. It's much
What,
appreciated.
Dawn?
Thank
Dawn
you.
is like, yeah,
I mean, what? We'll hit the like and the heart on that. Why not? Yeah.
yeah.
Michael, I thought that was you for a minute. I was like, Michael, what are you doing? Apple
Apple
Blonde
Blonde
says
loves to
I've danced on
dance.
tables. Apple Blonde is hot.
I know.
So
I know.
yeah, I can see her just
And
like
she's
putting.
not blonde.
No, she's not.
No, but she's very
But
pretty.
she's very gorgeous and
Yes,
beautiful. Yes.
yes.
Love
Beautiful.
her. Love her. Diane, you are very beautiful too, my friend.
Yes.
I've danced on a few
Beautiful
things.
Diane.
I've danced on a few stages and faces. I mean, places.
Mike Howard is a jeweler in Pennsylvania. Oh,
Well, cool. I
that's
love you.
awesome.
Mike, you're a jeweler in Pennsylvania. I come up to learn about bags I sometimes sell. Okay, Mike. Well, I thought you were trolling me for a minute. And then when you said that, I was like, well, hell, thanks for the super chat. Listen, if you ever want me to plug your jewelry or Yota or
Yeah.
Dawn, any of us,
Yes.
reach out and touch someone and let us know. I'm in the market for jewelry all the time. We love jewelry around here. But anyway.
Dawn was in Cyprus and she danced on the table. Of course, I'm not surprised. Did you
Oh,
have ouzo, Dawn, while you were there? Did you
Opa!
partake? Opa! Did you
Opa!
partake in the ouzo?
Yeah. Oh, I met a guy that tried to give me Uzo one night. I was like, take that thing away. I don't want your Uzo. That
I
is a
don't.
medical condition, that Uzo. You need to have that checked. Antibiotics. Step.
Hi, Grace.
Hey, Grace, how are you? We got Yota on tonight. You got Uzo and Rick.
We're having fun.
Oh, we're having fun. Grace, do you have any questions for Yota? Anything you want? It does have to be about
Yeah,
handbags.
yeah,
Does
anything.
have to be about luxury. Just anything in the world. We will tell
Yeah,
you.
I'm on Instagram, Mike. Yota Style Lux.
Yes.
It's the same
Yes.
as YouTube, only Lux is on YouTube, Instagram.
There you go. Ah,
Mhm.
yeah. So find us and we will talk about you and your jewels. And-
Grace, my favorite color, I would say, is probably orange. I love
oh,
orange.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you love an orange bag.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
And I missed
God.
out on that bag behind you last year, the pumpkin coach bag. I didn't get that one.
Okay, we gonna get it this year. We
Yeah.
gonna get that Halloween. You know
When
they
did
just put them up
uh,
in a
when
like
did
warehouse.
oh, you better tell me because I know.
I'm gonna.
I got the
I'll let you
cat.
know
Hmm.
when they let me know. I will
Yeah.
be like
Okay.
Yota. We
Yes.
getting this.
We gotta get it. We
We're
gotta
shopping
get it.
now. Yeah, we are. We do love Halloween stuff. I love a good Halloween stuff. Do you get subs off Instagram? I don't know.
I don't know. Listen, my channel is a very slow growing channel.
Yeah.
It's okay. But I don't I mean, everybody wants to grow, but that's not like I do it for fun.
Yeah.
Certainly don't do it for money, but I do it for
Well,
fun.
we are in the wrong niche for
Hmm.
rapid
Yeah.
growth. It just
Yes.
really is. And the
Yeah.
way that luxury is now, people are turning
Yep.
on it. And
Yeah.
so
People
what are
have
you
a
gonna
hard
do?
time now buying groceries.
Yeah.
So, they probably think that, look at her unboxing that, and I understand that. I
Yeah.
really do.
We went the other day and I promise you, she said $78. And I said, I have one bag. What?
Hmm.
I can't remember what drew the bill up, but there was something on there that we had. And I was like,
Hmm. Hmm.
$78. I used to buy 3 bags of
I
groceries for
Sure.
$78.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I
It's
mean, I get
nutty.
it. And, whenever I do try to, branch out and do something different, people will say, "Oh, I love it. I'll support you no matter what." But
And
they
then
don't
they don't.
because, they want to see an unboxing no matter what they say. Because
Yeah.
if you unbox a Chanel or a Louis Vuitton, you're going to get a bunch of views. I've
Exactly.
been doing it long enough. I know.
But now Coach is really getting
Yes.
yeah, Coach is a
Yes.
good thing. I actually get more views on Coach than I
Hmm.
do any other brand.
I love Coach.
And even though LV is my homegirl, and
Hmm.
that's what
Yeah.
I gravitate to,
Mine too.
Coach has always been a winner for me. So,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's nice because I love Coach. So I mean, I'm pretty, but the worst resale and the worst viewage. I don't know why Fendi does not do well for. I'm not a Fendi
Mm-mm.
gal, I guess, but I do love Fendi.
I have 3 baguettes and I love them, but if I ever get another one, I probably won't. Oh,
Yeah,
if I did, it would be the black one, but I probably won't.
yeah,
It would be pre-loved. I
yeah,
don't wanna go
yeah.
back in Fendi and pay that price.
No, it's insane, and I can't understand. But all the bags are that way now, not
Mhm.
just Fendi. It's
I
everything
know.
across the board. You
I
can't.
know.
You can barely give stuff away. You know what I mean? You kind of
Yep.
have to.
That's
So
right. That's right.
brand new bags. Used to you could buy them 3 years ago. I could buy a new bag because I'm crazy about buying animation. You know me, but I'm not
Mhm.
buying it this year, guys.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I
I've
will
never
buy
had it.
animation, and by
I've never had it.
July, right?
Never.
never take it
It
out of the
doesn't.
box, and then I would sell it and make $100. But
Are you
now,
talking about on the Coach or Louis
no
Vuitton?
animation for the Louis Vuitton.
Okay, okay.
It's just it's a loser anymore. I don't
Mhm.
know why, but yeah, it's always
That's
yeah,
just
no
never
resale on
appealed to
that.
me.
But what are you gonna do?
And
Dior is
Dior.
for resale.
And
Dior got a big black eye.
yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
And
I
people are
have a
still
mhm.
pissed.
I have one Dior bag that I got in Vegas.
Mhm. Oh
They
yeah,
are
that's a beautiful
expensive.
bag. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
They're
a good
expensive.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love that bag. Yes, but no, nothing. I don't know. I've thought about changing, but at this point, it's almost like you have to shut down your
Change your
existing
channel.
channel
Well,
and then start something else.
when I started my channel, I didn't mean for it to be all about luxury because I don't know if you remember my original intro. It said travel, art,
Mhm.
lifestyle,
Yeah.
and luxury.
Yep.
Luxury was just going to be,
Thrown
uh,
in.
yeah,
So it was
thrown
a
in there.
lifestyle channel, really. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
So, but I can, and people always say to me, "Why don't you paint?" And we would watch, but they won't.
No.
It's too much work.
It is work. It is work. Yeah. Oh, Mike said he added you, Yota, and he
Okay.
said we'll talk, and I'll support the hell out of you girls. I love the new
Oh,
coats.
great.
Do real
Thank
well when
you.
they come in. How about Stella McCartney now?
What now? What was the question?
Stella, he is asking about Stella McCartney.
Oh, I love her bags,
I do too.
but yeah. And they're vegan leather.
Yeah.
I do love her bags. What was that one that I wanted? I can't think of it right now. But there was
Oh,
a
the
yes. Yeah.
Fabulella.
I want a black one with silver, and I'll probably get one sometime. But I would want to get there's Jean, but I'll probably get it pre-loved or something because I don't want to pay. They're
They
expensive.
are, yeah, they're
Mhm.
very expensive and they're edgy because she's kind of
Yes,
edgy and cool,
yes.
and
I
so I
love Paul
like that.
McCartney.
Yeah, and she does a lot with chains and
hmm
yeah,
hmm
glittery
hmm
stuff. So I do like her stuff, but
Yeah.
I bought
hmm
one tiny bag and I sold it and took a loss, and that was okay. I
hmm
just I just never carried it, so
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, Jorgelina, she says, I have one of hers with a braided strap that is similar to the
Oh.
Hobo. Okay,
hmm
yes.
hmm Yeah, I
Uh,
love her bags.
Grace says that Bridget K, I don't buy brand new. I look for vintage or pre-loved at least 10 years old. The only new items I buy is Vivian Westwood only because it's
hmm
full of counterfeits out there. Yeah. I want
hmm
a Vivian Westwood pearl,
hmm
the pearl necklace that she
Oh yeah.
has,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
but I don't know enough about them to get a real one. And people
I
are
don't know. I
faking.
don't know about it. I just know that Cassie Thorpe is into Vivian West.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Viv is hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grace, don't get me into another damn brand. Grace got me
I
into
know.
Miu Miu.
I know.
Grace, it's your fault. I love you and everything, but it's your fault.
Is it her fault? Oh
No,
my gosh.
no, but she did. She did walk me through it and tell me the history and all that good stuff because I knew nothing about Miu Miu.
Yeah,
Yeah, Viv
Vivian,
died a
she
couple years
died.
ago. Yeah,
When
she
when
did.
was it? It
I
hadn't been
think it
too
was in
long.
2023, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been a minute, but yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
she still has edgy, cool stuff out there.
Mhm.
And you know how those brands do; they just keep
Yeah.
going. Kate
Yeah.
Spade, yeah,
I know.
yeah,
Yeah.
they just keep going.
She sold her company. And
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that had something to do with her suicide. I had
yeah.
read that she was very depressed.
Yeah, because
Um,
I mean, she
that
was
was sad.
kind of young. She was
Yeah.
too
She
young
wasn't.
to.
I
It
know.
was not the end for her, and I don't know
Uh-uh.
if she just got so depressed, and maybe
Mhm.
I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened in her relationships. I
Right.
just can't think of why. Like,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
you always think of everybody's grass is greener, and then that's just how you think. But when you get over there, it's a burnt up
I
patch of
know.
nothing.
Exactly.
And it's not what you thought, because you always think if I'm skinnier, oh hell, it's
Mhm.
going to solve everything. No.
Yep.
If I was prettier, that's going to solve. If I was younger, that's going to solve everything.
Even
If
having
I
money.
had this, if I had more money, if I had
You
this
know,
car.
that's right, because it's like, I had a little, I told Keith, I said, I just feel so, what was it I said? I feel so unloved. And I don't mean,
Yeah.
I know Keith loves me and my kids love me, but since my mom has left,
Yeah.
since we lost her, I just don't feel the same.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I
that
mean?
unconditional,
I,
because here's the, I got this
yeah.
figured out.
Uh-huh.
Because when you have news of any
Hmm.
kind, good, bad, you're sick, you're not sick, I don't care how old you are, the
Hmm.
first person you always want to share
Exactly.
that with is your mother. And
Exactly.
when you don't, you're kind of out here just floating in the
I
wind
know.
without a
That's how I
tether.
feel. That's how I feel. Do you
You're
still
out
feel that
here.
way? Is it always that way?
I
I feel
don't
like
as
it would.
much as
Mhm.
at this point, no.
Mhm.
But that first year was rough because there were things I wanted to tell her, but I still tell her things. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
I do
I
too.
just speak it
Mhm.
out and tell her things, and my kids do that
Yeah.
too. And
Yep.
sometimes I'll get up in the morning, and after Bill leaves, I'll be working and it'll be really quiet, and
Mhm.
just think, "Oh, hi, mom. How are you
Yeah.
today?" So
Yeah.
it is that feeling of, but because, and then I told my sister this when it first happened. I sort of got snippy with somebody at a family gathering or something, my sister in law, and I said she can watch herself because I don't have my mom to rein me in no more. And that's
Mhm.
the thing too. Your mom, when you would get pissed and you would call
Sure.
her,
Yes.
she would say,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah.
Winnie, don't act like that. You're being ugly. Just let it go. Don't
Yeah.
say nothing like that. That's crazy. You're just mad right now. You get over
Yeah.
it. Don't you do that." And you'd listen to
The
that
voice of
reason.
reason. Yeah. Yeah.
You think, okay, you're right. But I don't have that in my life now. So
I
I'm like,
know. You know what though? I'm just like my mom. My mom was the type like, well, let's go hunt him down and punch him in the nose.
oh, good. Okay. Well,
It's a little
who's like that is your daughter.
hellion.
So
Oh,
she got that from your
don't mess with
mom.
her.
But
No.
you don't want it to, when you're mad at somebody and
Yeah.
somebody wrongs you, you
Yeah.
don't want to call Alex because
Uh,
she'll be like,
I know. I know. She would. She
"Where
would.
the hell are they?
Yeah.
Let me put some more rings on.
That's exactly.
Let me take
And
these earrings
my mom
off."
was like that. I mean, my mom was I she was a free spirit too, and her past when she was younger, she didn't tell us a lot of stuff until we were much older. And I remember we were sitting at a restaurant one time, and Mother started telling us about some of the things that she had done and gotten into, and I was shocked. I couldn't even eat. I was like, she said, "Well, I was young once too, you know." It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But
oh,
that's what I swear, those stories and your happiness that you're connected to that,
yeah,
you just, when you start feeling sad and down,
hmm,
you gotta bring one of those funny, good
yeah,
time stories in
yeah,
and think of her like that. Because if you don't, all you'll get done all day is crying, right?
yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it is still sad, but every single
it
day gets
is.
easier
I had
than
a little
yesterday.
cry spell today because I told Keith this is what the word I used. I said I don't feel secure or something. My security.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just
Mhm.
you're like a balloon that a
Mhm.
kid had at a carnival and let go, and you're just
Right.
not tethered to anything. Here you
Right.
are, just out in space spiraling.
That's
But
exactly
you'll
how I
get
feel.
grounded again by your
Mhm.
people that you have that love you, and your
Yeah.
friends, and your, mostly your family.
Yeah.
Because I'm like you, I don't have, like, I have a best friend who just lost her mom and is going through a lot of shit. And
Mhm.
we didn't talk for a whole long time, and I felt like, gosh, did I do something? But that was just me being petty. And then she
Mhm.
texted me after she died, and I said, "Well, how's your mom?" She said she passed, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I wish I'd known. I would have,
Yeah.
done something."
Uh-huh.
And she said, "I just haven't, I haven't had the energy." Or so I really have John here, who's really kind of all I have friend wise,
Uh-huh.
and
Mhm.
so it's kind of, I'm kind of like you, like, I have family, my
Yeah.
daughters, my
Yeah.
sister, my husband, but I don't really have like female friends, and you
Me
guys
either.
fill that role.
Yeah, me
Although
either.
we don't live together, I feel
R-
like I could call or text any
Oh
of you
yeah,
and say, like, "Oh my
sure.
God, here's what happened. I'm fucking pissed." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I did do that
right.
one day. Bill and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got into it, and I was like, "I'm
Yeah,
never going home."
I remember that. Oh, I
Oh,
was
that.
going to say, Janet said that the play that she saw, and I saw with
Mm,
Mr. Big, and it was
yeah.
the championship season. That was the play.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I haven't heard of
Mm-hmm.
that, but that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Lisa
but I was going to
says,
say one more thing on that note.
yeah,
Yeah, I would give up every last um luxury handbag, every last
yeah.
thing I had, every last piece of jewelry. I would give up this house and live in a tiny little house to have my mother back.
Yeah, for I and I would do it all for just 15 minutes. Like you
Me
would, you
too.
really would.
Me too.
But
Me too.
you said everything, and I know I did too because we knew it was kind of happening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
thank you, Mike. That's
Awesome.
so cute. What's your view on Christian Louboutin resale? Are we talking about bags or are we talking about shoes? Because neither one shoes never sell. I don't care what the hell kind of shoes you're selling.
Oh.
Honey, they don't.
Mm-mm.
There's no
Mm-mm.
resale on shoes.
Mm-mm.
But Louboutin bags, no ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn will drop in the chat the bags that have okay resale, but they're
Mm-hmm.
usually Chanel, Louis
Louis
Vuitton,
Vuitton, certain. Yeah.
Hermes.
Yeah.
You'll never go wrong with Hermes. But
Yeah.
they're the and
Yeah.
Coach, you can kind of make, unless you're buying outlet pieces. If you're buying retail and a hot bag, you can
Uh-huh.
sell that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
But like my Birkin that I had, I don't know if you had brought this up earlier. I paid a certain amount for it. I carried it for a year and sold it for the same amount.
yeah.
So it's
So
like,
you didn't lose any money, right?
oh, it was
But now
awesome.
what I was saying about your mom was like you kind of you were with her all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So there was nothing really
All
unsaid
the
between
time.
you.
Mm,
You have no unresolved feelings.
no.
You know that she loved you. She knew exactly that
Yeah.
you and Taisa loved her,
Yes.
right? To see, I'm
Right.
sorry.
That's right.
But yeah, she knew that. And
Mm-hmm.
so, you got that peace from
I
knowing that.
do. I
But you
do.
still want, like, the phone is the worst because
Oh, I know.
I kept some messages
I,
from my mom, and I
I
will
do
ver
too.
I haven't listened to them in a long time, but they're there.
Yeah, I have some too. When I was in
Oh,
Italy, listen what happened to me. I was getting ready and it's just like a habit, I guess. I thought to myself in my mind, I thought, I need to call mother. I haven't talked to her all day.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well,
That's happened to me
and
several times.
you'll do that. I still do that to this day. Before, like, if I really wake up in the middle of the night,
Yep.
I'll think, "Oh my God, I hope my mom's okay. I need to call her. I
Yep.
need to call her first thing." And then, of
Yep.
course, I think, "Oh shit,
Uh-huh.
she's
Yep.
gone." Or,
Yep.
what am I going to get her for Mother's Day? What am I going to get her for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we
Yeah.
become the anchor of the family. So where our moms were,
And I don't want to
we
be.
I know we don't want to be. It means you're grown now and you're the
Listen, I don't
maternal
want to be
figure of
grown
your
up.
family, right?
I don't want to be grown up. I don't want to be the anchor because we're all going down.
Yeah.
We
Girl,
are going down.
I say that every Saturday. I get up, those are the thoughts I say. I'm going down tonight, girl. Oh shit.
Gosh, so funny. No. Yeah, I don't
I
want to be a
do.
grown up.
No, I don't either. And I don't want to be the person. So like, my mom, until she got kind of sick,
Hmm.
everything gathered at her. The plans we gathered around her life,
Sure. Yes.
and so now we are just all untethered and
Yeah.
not together, and there's no plans. And my mom would call every single person and
It's
be
like
like,
the chain
the
is.
linchpin that held us all together. And she would call
Mm.
every single person and say, "We're doing this on Sunday, 2 o'clock. Everybody's getting," she would call everybody. So
Hmm.
once you don't have that, and then you have people who are like, "Well, shit, I don't want to do anything,
I
right? If she's
know.
not going to be there, what's
I
the point?"
know. I know. I know.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So
And
it
that's,
is.
it's life. It's life.
Yeah, Katie says my mom had Alzheimer's. I'm comforted that she died knowing who we all were and she left to be with dad. Her suffering is
Yeah.
over. Yeah. My
Aw.
dad died during dementia and
Mhm.
he was very far gone. I had him
Mhm.
docked. He left me his power of attorney over his health and his financial and everything, and that was the worst thing in the world because then I had to make all his.
Oh.
But so the
Oh.
doctor's like, you need to do this. This will bring him right back. This will bring him right back. And I gave him so many rounds of
Mhm.
ECT, and I couldn't even. They wanted me to do 24 rounds, and I said, hell, he's gone. Like that, there's
Mhm.
nothing. No, we're done
Wow.
with this. It's
Oh
inhumane
my.
at this point. Yeah.
Wow.
And so I said, he's not going to bounce back. But no, I feel
Mhm.
you, Katie, because it's sort of easier. Not, I won't say easier, but my mom had her full mind like yours did until the end.
Mhm.
But the person that we knew, like my dad and Katie, your mom, they checked out a little before.
Yeah.
So I won't say it's easier. It's still rough because that
Yeah.
person is totally gone.
Right.
But my dad didn't really act like my dad in the last few years. It's kind of
Mhm.
like, well, he kind of
Mhm.
passed for me before he was physically gone. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Uh-huh.
not to get like really
Yeah.
deep into
Oh,
it,
I
but
know.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kathy. But yeah, Katie, my heart,
Yeah.
like I send you love all the time. But
Diane,
Katie's doing good.
my mother was the best. She was my best friend.
Yeah, I know because you guys did everything.
And yeah, we did. She was my shopping buddy. Listen, she would get me in all kinds of trouble.
Yeah,
And she
she
said, "Oh, just
would. She
leave it
was
in the
fun.
car and sneak it in the house."
Yeah, she was fun. I loved talking to her. She was a sweetheart. When you
Yeah,
sent
she
us
loved you
videos of
guys.
her,
She loved
so
you and Dawn
beautiful.
both.
Beautiful until the end too. She was gorgeous.
Yeah, she
Gorgeous.
was. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she just lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dawn said Yota's mom was she was.
She was incredible. She was great. We loved her and we miss her. So
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be okay. But yeah, you
Yeah,
just feel untethered for a while and then you'll get that anchoring back and
sure.
you'll get into stuff with your own people that'll
Yeah.
pull
Yeah.
you back in. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
As
But
long as I don't have
everybody's
to grow
okay.
up. That's
Yeah.
that's what I refuse to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to either. I'm a kid all the time. Even my kids, my own child mothers me more than I mother her. Like
Uh-huh.
she'll say,
My
"Mom, stop
my
right
daughter's
now."
like that. My daughter is just, oh my gosh, we can't get them together. We'd be
I
in
know.
trouble.
Oh, listen, Carter's like, "Do I need to go kick somebody in the face?
She's very
I need to
immature. Yeah.
tell somebody." So I'm
Yes.
like, I'm not gonna tell you nothing anymore if you're gonna get crazy like this.
Hi,
But
Maria.
yeah.
There's Maria.
Hey, Maria. Hello, doll. How
I
are
tell
you? Look
you,
what I've
I tell you
got.
what we need to do. We've got to get another like big meetup where because I
Yes.
missed out.
Yeah, we do.
It
We
should be a once a
definitely
year
do.
thing. Once a year
We
thing.
I think we need to go to Asheville or Pigeon Forge
Yeah.
or Cincinnati or hell, we don't care. Look
Yeah,
out.
Cincinnati.
Atlanta. I cannot drive to Atlanta. I
Yeah.
need
Listen,
Atlanta's crazy.
it's crazy. I have driven it in Atlanta before when I had my dress shop, and my daughter said, "Mom, pull over. It is crazy." She can drive like she's a truck driver.
Yeah,
I don't know why, because she grew up in this little rural town, but she
she's
I'm just
got it.
saying you have to take charge, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't drive in Atlanta.
Uh-uh. No, my brother lives down there. Today's my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Todd. I sent him a thing and I said, Happy birthday, biatch. And
Yeah.
he said, Don't be sassy. I'm coming up there in a few months. And I was like, Well, I did tell him this. I said, I hope you get everything for your birthday today. And by that I mean a new pair of socks and some and I hope at least one of those things has a hole in it. And he was like, Girl, you got me over here laughing. I'm like, That's what I
Funny.
wanted. Anyway. But yeah. Let me see here. Janet says my mom passed away a year ago, and my brother said that we were not the parents. I lost him 4 months later. Janet, I lost my
Oh,
brother too in
yeah.
so I lost my mom in April 2022, and then I lost my brother in October.
Mhm.
So pretty much the same thing. Isn't that weird? Right. And now I
Mm.
have a sister though, and then I have other siblings, but with my mom, I just have my
Yeah.
sister, and my
Yeah.
sister sort of stepped up there for a little while. We thought she was going to step into the like motherly role, but then she's kind of like, ah, hell, I'm traveling. Y'all do whatever you want. I'll blow in when I want to.
I'm
Maybe
out of
stay for,
here.
yeah. So she don't give a damn. She's like, bye. I'm like, okay, girl,
And
do
she
your
doesn't have
thing.
kids either. See, like I can't do that.
Yeah,
We talk about stuff we want to do, and we might can do some of it when Keith retires if he ever does, but
yeah,
I can't leave my grandbabies.
right. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But mine left me, so
I
now I'm up
know.
here by myself. I'm like,
Oh my gosh, I know.
I hope Maddie comes back. You know, I talked to her just a little while ago and I said, like, when the hell are you coming? Oh, Mom, I don't know. We thought
Uh-huh.
it would be at the end of the year, maybe the first next year, but I don't know. We might be here a while. I said, oh, hell
Oh,
no. Not my
oh,
babies.
I
Not
know.
without
Bring them
my babies.
back.
Right. But yeah, my other ones were here over the weekend. Lord help. But hell, we thought they were going home today, and we kept waiting on her to bring them by and tell us goodbye. And she evidently woke up really early on yesterday morning, and drove home to Chattanooga. And I was like, well, shit, I thought she was going to bring. She said, no, I want to get back to work. And I was like, who wants to go back to work? They live in Etowah, Etowah. Do you know where that is? Etowah. It's right outside of Chattanooga. It's like a little suburb. So, okay, Ooltewah. Ooltewah. Yeah. See, my daughter lived in Etowah and the other one lives in Ooltewah, and I always get the two mixed up. But Ooltewah, that's where they're at. Yeah. 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 So, yeah, and he's coming back I think February of next year because they're opening up a new he manages a restaurant, a pretty big restaurant chain down there. He's a night manager. And so they're going to need him back up here. They're building another one here. So they're going to switch him out up here. So he's coming back. Hmm. I love my grandbabies. I don't know what's going on. What the hell? Oh man, they turned down the Wi-Fi on us. I'd say it's too cloudy out there or something. I don't. But yeah, he's coming back, boy. Watch out. My mood will totally sour sometimes. He's wild. My son he's red hot or ice
Hmm.
cold. He's nothing in between, honey. There's no lukewarm with him. He's either red hot or ice cold. Don't want to talk to you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes he'll come like he was here over the weekend and stayed. And hell, I heard him all over the house, and we had those fans running to do that flood. And I finally went downstairs and I said, will you shut the hell up? I can hear you all over the damn neighborhood. I don't ever get to talk to my daddy. I said, well, you never talk to me and you're still not. All I'm hearing is it's only Yota. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
look on my
buffering.
other monitor and I look goofy, like it keeps freezing while I'm making a face.
It's kind
Yeah.
of
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
God. Well, we've been on here for an hour and a half. We're finally gonna let it go. I gotta go take my Ozempic shot.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Well, thanks for
girl,
having
give
me
us
on. Does anybody have any questions for me before we
yeah,
go?
anything that you want to know from Yota. Oh, you know what? Lisa did want to know if you had any brand that you just couldn't get out of your any brand that you just couldn't get off your mind.
Yeah, that I don't have that I want. I do.
What
I
is it?
want a Jacquemus bag.
Oh, those are nice. Do
I've
you want a
been
little tiny one or a
not a ton.
yeah,
I have to be able to put my cell phone in it.
okay. Yeah.
That's, but I do want a jacket, and they're not that expensive. I mean, they are,
Mm,
but not like Louis
yeah, they're
Vuitton.
moderate, they're
hmm
moderately
But
priced.
I have kind of put a limit on what I will spend. I was really starting to creep up there. Um, I don't want to spend over a certain amount anymore. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that's on the lower end. But I like those bags. They're really cute. I
Yeah.
saw a pink one and then I saw a tan one. So that's the brand that I'm
Okay.
interested in. Mhm.
Okay.
And the Stella
Any
McCartney.
you said you might want one of those tabbies and a Dauphine.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's
Yep.
we may see that coming up on Yota's channel.
Yep.
Now, Dawn, let's see. Me, you, and Dawn have Terror Thursday, and you can talk about anything
Okay.
you want,
Okay.
anything in this world.
Okay.
We
I
want to
already
hear
know what I'm
about
going to
it. So
talk
we've
about.
got that coming up on Thursday at 5 o'clock. So,
Yep.
anything else you got coming up? You got anything planned or?
Me? Well, I'm working on part 2 of my Italy vlog. It's
Okay.
almost finished. I might put it up tomorrow. It
Okay.
won't get many views, even though the vlogs are the best.
They are the
Thank
best. You
you.
do good vlogging. I can't stand to vlog, so I like your vlogs. They're really
I do
good.
okay. I didn't do it. I took a lot more pictures than video this time because of my
Yeah.
back. I just didn't feel like messing with it. But at the same time, yeah, I want to put out that part 2, and then yeah, that's coming up.
All
And what I
right.
got in Italy. So
Okay, and we're probably gonna we'll probably do a collab on some Halloween
yes. Oh yeah.
coats if we can get something if we finally find some. So when they
Yes.
come out with that, we'll do that, and you'll
Okay.
come back live with me now that you've done
Yep.
it. You're over it. You're over the
I'm
hump.
okay now. I'm
You're
okay.
good. You're
Thank you,
good.
Maria.
So.
I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
I want to
Maria, we
meet
love you.
Maria.
Send lots of people in here tonight, and
Thank
it
you,
was
Diane.
because I said Yota's coming on, and so I know I don't usually have this many people, so I
Thank
appreciate
you,
that.
Cinderella.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it too.
We
Wow.
had a good time, and I've always loved you, and I always will. So,
I love you too.
um, me, you, and Dawn, and we're just going to keep right on going. There's
Yes.
nothing that can break us down.
No. Nope.
And don't try because it's just not
Don't.
going to happen. Yeah,
Don't.
yeah.
Don't.
People can
Because
try, but we're not effing around with you.
aw, that's right. We'll stick
That's
my
right.
Carter
Yota
on.
belongs with us, girl. Thank you guys for showing
Thank
up,
you.
and
Oh,
all
I'd
the
love to teach a
replays are
paint
going to
lesson.
watch. Do what?
Maria said, I want a paint lesson. Come to Alabama, Maria.
Oh my God, we would definitely have fun.
Yes.
We could
Yeah.
go to that reclaimed luggage store.
Yes. Unclaimed baggage.
Whatever it is, I want to go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you, Yota. Love
Bye.
you guys.
Bye.
Bye.